Grand Rising Goddesses. Thank you all for joining us today for our African Goddess Rising reading. Coming to see what messages they have for us to guide us into the next week, the next 7 days, as spiritual beings having human experiences. In fact, tomorrow will not only start a new week, but a new month. So, or Tuesday. We're going to start a new month this week sometime. So I hope you all have had a great week. I hope it's been super productive. As far as me and mine, I feel like it has been super productive. I've experienced some pain this week, which means I did some growing, right? And I was able to see that and appreciate it and bear witness to it. So just really enjoying this journey, remembering and constantly being reminded that it is all divinely aligned and you can't fuck it up. I mean, you could, but you really want to. It's going to be kind of hard. All right. All right. So, what do they need us to know? Yeah. What are they here to tell us? What messages? What do we need to know as we embark this week? Right. I'm sorry I have to get up. I'm really feeling pulled to get this deck, so maybe I'm going to be pulling something from this deck as well today. We may be working with more than just one. Okay. All right, so the first thing we have is Yasiji, number 31. Live out loud. You guys see that? It's the first goddess that has come to speak to us today and deliver a message. And her message is live out loud. Okay. Next, we have Ngame, desire, number 8. Desire. And we also have number 34, noonday, calling forth truth. Noonday is calling forth truth. All right, so we're going to take a deeper dive and find out what specifically these goddesses have come to tell us. Right, you see you have Yasagi, goddess of living out loud, from Dogon, Mali, Temple of Grios, element of water. Yasagi has a reputation of being a free-spirited party goddess. For the Dogon people of Mali, she was the very first Yasigi. The Yasigis are women empowered to participate in the mass dances. Express yourself. You have something to say. Share your voice and magic. Express your you-ness. The way you express yourself won't make everyone happy. That's okay. You're not meant to. Living out loud and self-expression looks different for everyone. For outgoing extroverts, self-expression may mean dancing on tables and screaming your points of view. Introverts may speak out in other ways and save the louder parts of their personalities for loved ones. I am free to express myself fully. So Yasagi is calling for us to be dynamic, be bold, and understand that Everybody's not going to be happy when you stand in your truth and you stand in your uniqueness. And that's okay. If everybody is happy and everybody is liking you and pleasant, you probably are not being the real you. Again, express yourself. You have something to say. Everybody's story is unique. And it is that why you were put here on this earth. Everybody has a gift to share. So next we have Ngame has come. Number 8, Goddess of Desire from Ashanti Akan, Temple of Conjurers, Element of Air. Ngami is the triple moon goddess of the Ashanti. Every new day, this mother goddess rebirths the sun, shooting life into us with her moonbow. Her lunar rays illuminate souls. Dream bigger. Puny desires constrict you. Your desires create your life, so allow them to flow boldly. What do you really desire? Get specific. See it, smell it, feel it, taste it, call it right now. What you desire desires you. Your desires flow from love, or do they flow from fear? Manifestations that come from fear-based desires keep you safe and small. Desires that come from your soul expand your world. What I desire desires me. We're magnets for everything that we're seeking in life, right? Everything that we get back is a reflection of what we put out, how we feel about ourselves. How people treat us is in fact a reflection of how they feel about themselves. It's projection, right? What do you really desire? Get specific. I feel like she's calling for us to close our eyes and do some visualizations. Using that power of manifestation to actually feel and be who and where you want to be. Taste it, right? I think last week, one of the goddesses came and asked us, what if you don't have it because you don't believe it? What if you had to believe it before you could receive it? She's calling us again, right? To put ourselves in a place that we want to be so that we can receive it and so that we can check and ensure that we are not asking for these and manifesting from a place of fear, a place of lack. We need some stronger, more powerful, positive energy to overcome those feelings in order to power up our manifestations and bring them back to us. It's energy transferred. And the last goddess that is going to speak to us today is Nunde, Goddess of Truth. Benin, Temple of Griots, Element of Water. Nunde, the bold, outspoken wife of Benin Iwa, Legba, was feeling neglected by her husband. Even with several wives, his head easily turned. So Nunde lived her truth, took her own lover, and became her own best friend. Get real. What is your truth? Truth telling matters. Being able to hear the truth matters just as much. Tell the truth. Each person has their own version. Speak yours. Words have impact. Okay? And I'm hearing, it's two sides to every story. But fuck your side, weak ass side. No. Tell your story, right? Because I know some of us, that's the story that we hear playing in our minds. So we say, I'm not going to speak up. I'm not going to tell my truth. Because don't nobody really care. Nobody wants to hear it. But we actually do need you to speak up. And that starts with you. So in order to speak up and tell your truth to somebody else, you have to be able to speak up and tell your truth to yourself. And when you do that, understanding that telling the truth is just as important as hearing the truth. Remember that we have triggers. Think before you speak and listen with compassion. Be gentle and stay calm in truth-telling conversations. The truth is my friend. So again, speak your truth. Words have impact.
Look at this.
But be gentle as you speak your truth. There's no need to mow people down with your truth. There is a way to express compassion and express respect and also demand respect in these same conversations where we're telling truth and we're speaking truth. So again, the goddesses that came to speak to us are Yasagi, reminding us to live out loud. I am free to express myself fully. We have Ngame, representing desire,
Where's the mermaid one though?
reminding us that what I desire also desires me.
Look
And
inside.
the last goddess that came to speak to us is Noonday, calling forth truth, reminding us that the truth is our friend. Thank you all for joining us this week. I offer these messages to you to go forward and guide you on your journey in your path as spiritual beings having a human experience, divine beings having a human experience. Thank you. Go forth and be great. Shine and share your light with the world. Ashe.